Now, what we're going to want to do is create a roaming and a roaming profile and a home folder. So we'll start with the 3D client side, and I'm going to log in to the user account that I would have used from the previous video. Right. Now the user password needs to be changed. And as is typical, the system will need to configure itself. So we'll let it do its thing. Right, now that we have logged in, we don't necessarily need to do this from any user or whatnot, but for the sake of this video, it's fine to do so. So first we're going to want to go into the File Explorer, and we're going to want to create a new folder. We can create it essentially anywhere, but to loosely follow how an organization would do it, we'll go into the C drive and we'll make a new folder here. So we'll just right click into new and folder, and let's just name it work. And then the folder now exists here, and we're going to want to be able to share it within the network. So we're going to go into properties, and we're going to go into sharing, and then we're going to want to go into share. Now here we will choose who we want it to be, who we want the folder to be shared with. So for now we'll just set it to everyone and add. Right, now we can also change the permission level to either read or read and write. Read and write will of course allow everybody to edit any of the files within the folder. I'll just leave it as read for now, as it's not necessary to change it. Most of the time, we're probably going to want it to be left as read anyway. And go ahead and click share. And of course, we will need admin permission in order to um do this completion. So go ahead and log in with the admin account. Sorry, 1 second. Right. And we'll see that the folder is shared here. We can click done. Now this of course is only being shared from this user. It's being shared from the local drive as opposed to, sorry, it's being displayed currently on directly from the computer as opposed to the network. So all we want to do to ensure that it can be seen on the network is navigate into network here. We have network discovery turned off currently, so we'll just enable that. right? And as you can see, and we can see the other clients. Winton client would of course be the computer or virtual machine that we're currently using. We'll go inside of it, and as we can see, the rig folder is right here. Lovely. Now, if we're going to want some synergy with the server, let's see, let's log back in here. Right. Right, so we're going to John Doe again, properties, and we're going to go into profile. So we're going to have a profile path, and we're going to have a home folder path. Now the profile path will be for the user specific documents. I did not create a folder. I didn't create a unique folder for the user specifically. But there is also one already that is created automatically by the operating system, which will just give you these. Generally, it's just about fine. But could go into documents and create a folder for John Doe here. We'll put John Doe. I don't know. John Doe project files. So we're gonna want to go inside of the folder, and this will be the path here. Wait, sorry, excuse me. Right, yes, okay. Right, so we're gonna want to copy this. We can right click and go and click copy, or we can press Control and C, and we can navigate back into our server, and we can set the profile path to here. My bad. Right, okay. I forgot it does not copy across the virtual machines. Actually, as a matter of fact, right, okay, since, okay. I think I'll redo this a bit. So we go back in here to the documents folder. Sure, probably gonna want to do it from the client side. Okay, it's better to use, easier to use this folder. So I'll just create this new folder here called project files. Side here. Right, so we have 2 backslashes, Win10 client, backslash work, backslash project, project files, and we can have it automatically create a under the folder for the whatever username that is being used. Right, now as well, if we want to set up a home folder, it would be best to set up one on the server directly. So go into the file explorer on the server, and I'll make a folder within documents, and I'll just name it server docs. Right click it, go into properties, sharing, share, and add everyone to it, and change this to read and write. Right, so share, done, close. We go into the network, ABC. This is users. Hmm. Admin documents, server docs. Okay, that might not be the best place to put it. Well, anyway, for the purposes of the video, I suppose it's fine. So we go back into documents again, server docs. Now, of course, generally you're probably not going to want the directory to be like this, but you may want it to be some way a bit more closed off. So we might want to go into like the C drive here to make a new folder and just have that be shared alone. Because I shared this from the documents section. It shares everything that is available to the administrator, which would typically not be ideal, but in any case, you can go ahead and set that up. So I simply copied and pasted the folder directory. So I'll click apply. Okay. I guess I need to do need to make that change in any case. Right, so I'll go back on this computer, go back into C drive and do the same thing I did before. So you change that to server docs, properties, sharing, share, administrators, add everybody and allow them to read and write. Share, done. So you can go back in, yes, in here, and make sure I copy the folder directory. Right. Should be good. Let's go to our client and see if we can see the folder. 16. Right, okay. So we can see those there. And right, this would be the proper folder. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, just for the sake of simplicity, is delete this from here. So that it will no longer be shared. And we can go back into the client. Just refresh this. Documents. Right. Well, the server docs folder is no longer here. But this is the server docs folder that we do want to see. If you also want to see the work folder we had made, we simply need to go into the Winter client here, and we see the work folder. Let's see if we can see it from the server. Right, network, Winter client, work project files. Right, perfect. What we're gonna do here as well is we're gonna make a text document. Go into project files and we'll create a new text document. We call it text. It's just text file. We'll write some information inside it as well. Just write a good old lorem ipsum, but without the entire copy paste. go into Win file, and the file is already there. Let's open it up, and we can see that the data was indeed carried across. This will obviously apply for the other folder that I had made as well, the serverdocs folder. The same method would apply, so there's no need to do that all over again. Right, and that would conclude this tutorial. Simple enough.